Again, a revised list here for my 1750 points, kind of hybrid style with both mobile and static units in it. I really learned a lot from the first game on how things should play out. Basically, the way I was doing it is I had my marker lights spread out through the whole army, and the problem with that is that it didn't give me any real killing power anywhere, because a unit that has marker lights really can't do any damage at the same time, because it has to fire the marker lights, not necessarily the unit it needs to shoot at. So what I've done is consolidated the marker lights down and added a little bit more punch overall. Starting with the new Warlord, instead of an Ethereal, is going to be a Crisis Suit Commander. And he's just going to be loaded to bear. He's going to have the Iridium Armor, Cyclic Ion Blaster, Shield Generator, the Onager Gauntlet, so if he does have to hit a generator or something, he can. A Missile Pod and Target Lock. And, of course, the Drone Controller, which is the important part. I'm going to take my Cadre Fireblade again to sit back with these backfield unit. So he's going to be attached to this unit of 11 Fire Warriors with the Sashwi, who has the Marker Light and a Black Sun Filter. So there's 2 Marker Lights in that unit. And that way they can do a little bit of Marker Lighting on their own to support everything else. Then I'm going to have a unit of 6 Fire Warriors with Pulse Carbines and a Devilfish with the SMS and Disruption Pods. And that's going to be in reserve most of the time. We'll kind of move up and try to take an objective. And then I'm going back to the Kroot. It's very interesting. It took me a few rereads of the Codex to verify this, but apparently when you take the sniper rounds on the Kroot rifle, you can actually choose to use the regular sniper rounds or the rapid fire rounds. And there's really nothing in the Codex that says there's anything against that. And in the fluff, it actually indicates that's the way it's supposed to be. So I'm going to go with that for now until they fact it, because it is the way it's written. That's the way it's supposed to be. So I've got full 20 Kroot with sniper rounds options, and 2 Kroot Hounds for the acute senses. So if they do outflank, I can re-roll on the outflanking. So those are my 3 troop choices. For elites, I'm running 1 pair of XV8s, with Twin Link Plasma and a Flamer. And they give you a couple different options. If something's going to be coming back at you, get the Plasma to sit back and take care of that. Or you can drop them down on an objective with weak troops and lay down some Plasma shots or some Flamers, try and get to the kind of as a suicide unit. I'm going to stick to the Piranhas because those are one of the few things in the list that worked exactly like I wanted them to. They still put out a ton of firepower. They're still really good. So they're going to have the Disruption Pods on them. Then I'm going to take 8 Pathfinders with the Sashwi. No other upgrades this time. And then I'm going to take a squadron of 8 Marker Drones. And they will go with the Crisis Suit Commander, because his drone controller will then lend them his BS-5. So, and they're mobile. They can move and shoot their marker lights, and they're just generally, I think, going to be better overall than the Pathfinders. The Pathfinders are still useful, so that's why I went with 1 of each to try that out. So I got all 3 fast choices again. I got 3 heavy choices this time. I got 2 units of 2 XV88 broadsides with of course, the Twin Link High Yield Missile Pod upgrades. I'm still working on conversions and stuff. And each unit is also going to have a pair of missile drones. Just 2 instead of 4, mainly for points, and that's just really where the points were sitting. I'm taking my Skyray again. The same things with the Black Sun Filter and the Disruption Pod and the SMS upgrade for free. I don't know why anyone would ever not take the SMS upgrade. And of course, in the Aegis and a quad gun. So that's my new list at 1750. So the Piranhas are obviously moving up. This can move up if you want it to. And the Kroot can either infiltrate and snipe, or they can outflank and do some damage with rapid fire. And then this unit, I said, depending on what I'm playing against, will either be in reserves to deep strike in and do some damage, or to sit back and be kind of like a counter-attack unit to shoot something that's going to be a heavy threat like Terminators or whatever. So yeah, I think this would be a much more efficient list. The purposes of each unit are much more defined than they were in the last list. And overall, I think it's just going to work out a lot better. So, as soon as I can get a game in with this, I'll of course post that battle report, and I'll talk to you guys later.